Okay, so my name is Oshari, and a lot of you know me as Ocean, and I'll be your host for tonight. I am a V3 rank in Royalq. I also have my co-host here, Leader George. Leader George is a V4 rank in Royalq. Leader George is our coach and is also our leader, our go-to leader. You can hit Leader George up anytime you need anything, and he's always ready to answer. So Leader George will be doing a brief introduction about this amazing business, and then we can get to today's topic, which is question and answer. Today's topic is basically us just asking questions, and you get your answers. Any question at all, as long as it's cryptocurrency related and as long as it is Royalq related. Now, before we get started, if you are listening to us from our YouTube channel and you'd like to get started, please hit the link in our bio. If you are listening to us from our YouTube channel and you would like to get started trading using this robot, hit the link in our bio and chat us up, and we'll guide you on how to activate your robot, and also add it to our WhatsApp group, and you start learning how to trade using the robots and make money. So yeah, I would like to invite Leader George. uh Leader George, you're welcome. Good evening.
You Uh, Joshua, please, do we have new prospects?
Not that I know of, no one signify.
I'm not doing introduction again now. Okay, let me just give a random talk. Sure.
You can give us.
Okay. You're all welcome to today's. It's very, very, very sad. This is not how we became successful. This is not the way you people are following now. That is not how we became successful in this business. When we started, at least we had gingered. So we say we started when crypto was boiling, when crypto was the serious wave. You understand? But even at that, we are trying, we are putting up, we are posting. But the problem in the issue now is even that are making profits now, they have refused to even post their revenues. Since we don't have new prospects here, we all know what the business is all about. It's all about buying and selling of crypto in the sports trading. We have the confidence. We have the confidence of this business because we know that the business is all about trading cryptocurrency in the sports markets where there is no loss. You can see a floating, your trade might be on -50% floating loss today, and you wake up to profit, floating profit on that same trade that is on -50 before you sleep. That is how this business is. Your money today is your total floating capital is, you started with maybe your capital you started with is like 1,000, and this night before you sleep you are seeing it at 750. Tomorrow you can wake up at 1,500. That is how this business is. Everything is floating until you are in profit. So your capital you are seeing that is down is not your real capital, it's your floating capital because it's inside the trade. So I don't see why we are not proud of the business. When I started, I was not even posting my own results. I was posting results of any result I see that is on Royalq, I'll post it. These were the passion we had when we started the business. There was no even Zoom. There was no bring your prospects to Zoom so we talk to your prospects for you. No, we did all the work by ourselves. We did all the introduction by ourselves, even with little knowledge. But I don't know, we have all the knowledge. You come in, you have all the knowledge about this business. You attending Zoom, you have opportunity to ask questions about the business 2 times in a week. When we started, there was no Zoom, no opportunity for us to even learn it well. But we still did well. Some people use Royalq to marry. Some people bought cars. Like me, I bought car in 2021. I started. Some people started their house projects. Some people went on vacation. Some people used the money to get married. As in, so many, so people bought cars, a lot of cars in that 2021. With that, when we don't have, there was no Zoom that we are attending to get this knowledge. Oh. There is no lecture. There's no practical Zoom class that they will teach us how the robot works or how the margin calls works. But we still did, as in we did well in 2021. So, but what about what is happening now is what I don't understand. You're in the business and you have Zoom. You have opportunity to attend Zooms. You have opportunity to you don't even have to be the one to explain to your prospects. All you have to do, post results. Anybody that asks you, this thing you are posting, what is it? Just give them the link. Please join us Monday, 8:30 on the live Zoom. They will come and they will listen. It's not hard. But I don't know why some people are finding it difficult to post. I always say this. You are not posting now because crypto is down. When crypto is seeing big profits in you start making profits and you're happy. Is that the time you want to post when you have your results, when crypto is okay, when Bitcoin has pumped to 85? Now everybody here that is in trading must have a good result. Is it that time that Bitcoin must have increased to 85,000 you want to post about Royalq? So we have been trying to tell you the right way to do this business because we have experienced it. When we started that 2021, Bitcoin was doing fine. Bitcoin was pumping. At least when I started, Bitcoin was around 54,000, at least 45 or 54,000. And we were pushing, Bitcoin was increasing till it hit 69,000 in September or October 2021. Some people bought cars, some people started building. That is when some people now came in. They now came in. Yeah, they want to do this business. They registered. We registered them because we too, we don't have the knowledge of a cryptocurrency that it has season. We don't know that as it has gone to that 69, the next thing, bear season have started. Bear season started. So all those people that came in seeing our results, seeing our testimonies, seeing our achievements, they now came in and beer season now started. Most of them started complaining because they have seen your results. Their own, they are not seeing any results. Beer season, what they keep waking up to is reduction in their capital. So most people, once they are not seeing that results, they will just go sell off because they came in just for your money. They came in just because they are seeing the achievements you have done. They came in with the pausing mindset. So most of them, I would say 99% of them stopped Royalq. when those ones that came in that November, December of 2021, because they saw little profit because from Bitcoin went from 69 down all through 2020, all through 2021, 22, crypto went down. Then it was in 2023 January, crypto now started reversing up when Bitcoin has gone down to like 15.6 or 16.5. Okay, so you have been told about this business. It's now that Bitcoin is down. That is the right time for you to post results about this business so that you get people, they will start trading now that coins is down. So that they will enjoy the pump before the bear season will come in. So it's not when you have seen, when you have cashed out, when you are in massive profit, that is when you will now post your results and now register people. Know that when Bitcoin now increased to $100,000, you now want to register someone. Do you know if that 100,000 is the peak of the bull season? So the time to register someone is now. And the more you are registering the person, the more you are building your team. The more you become a shareholder, your stakes in Royalq will increase. The more you are building generational wealth. The more you are building generational wealth because Royalq will continue to pay you, reward you daily as far you have as far you have a strong team. So I would like to encourage everybody here on this Zoom that please take this business serious. The floating loss you are seeing today, we have seen it. At least leader Osho, there is a floating loss that was up to minus 90%. But she is here in this business today. Okay, there's a screenshot of someone that have made up to $40,000. So do you think if the person is on floating loss of 10,000, the person will not still be okay? So the business is all about time. That is why we are here. I've been here for 3 years. This July ending now will make it will enter 4 years. We are in the business for the long run. It's not pausing mindset business or someone will say, we Royalq crash. No, this is not a Ponzi scheme, or this is a business on its own. So if you are discussing it with someone, you know what to tell them. This is a business on its own. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not a business that you have to send Royalq your money. No, your money stays with you. Okay, so both your money, both your capital stays with you. The profit the robot is making also stays with you. So some people might say, I started with $100, but I'm seeing, and I've made $20 profit, but I'm seeing 75. Yes, you are seeing 75 is because the trade you are on has reduced by like 45% floating loss. So out of that 75 capital you are seeing your Binance, your capital there is 55. The remaining 20 is that profit. The remaining 20 is that profit the robot has made for you. So your remaining capital that should make it 100 is in floating loss. Floating loss is still your money because you have used your money to buy a trade, to enter a trade, and the value of the trade is now reducing. So floating loss is also part of your capital. So all you have to do is just wait. Once that coin value starts going up, you start seeing your capital. That is why sometimes if you check your Binance today, you see a figure, tomorrow you check, it will not be the same. The capital will be going up, be going down, going up, going down until it comes up in profit and the robot will now sell it and close the trade for you. So since we don't have, I don't think we have new persons, and I believe I've been able to point out our current challenges in the business, which is as a result of this Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is not that moving, it's not quite volatile, and it's affecting the other coins, the altcoins. But all we know that with time, before we enter August, September, October, if you are serious with this business, you make good money. I'm telling you, if you are serious, you make good money because we have seen it, we have witnessed it, and it will happen. If you watch the charts from 2021, go back to from 2020, watch the charts, you see that it's following the same history and it will happen. All you have to do is just sit, be committed to the business, post about Royalq, get people in your team, so that once the bull run starts, they are enjoying, they are also enjoying. So thank you. Well, I think we'll go into the question and answer. That's it. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much, Leader Judge. We can go into today's topic now. If you have any question, you can either use the chat box or use the reaction box, and I'll ask you to unmute yourself, please. If you have any question, use the reaction uh, button to raise your hand, and I'll ask you to unmute yourself, or you can ask your question using the chat box. Thank you. Question is any question related to cryptocurrency or trading using the robots? Please use the reaction button. You won't be able to unmute yourself. You have to use the reaction button to raise your hand. And I would unmute you so you can ask your question. Are we there? So I'll take it that we don't have any question. Question can come in, or if you don't have any question, we'll round up the Zoom now.
I thought I want to ask question.
The question this thing is disabled.
Oh, it is? My bad.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. The reaction box.
Okay, because the question this thing, I wanted to tap the, but it's disabled. I can't. You can't send the message
Do you
there.
mean, do you mean on the chat box?
Yes, on the chat box.
Okay, let me check it. But you would have been able to use the reaction to raise your hand. Oh yeah, you can go on with your question.
Okay. I don't know. The only problem I'm having is to know when to enter the right this thing. So the thing I don't know. The thing is still giving me small, small headache to know how to enter. But the one I entered this evening now, till now, the thing is still showing floating this thing. I don't know. Why my other people are posting their this thing? It's like I don't know.
Please ask a question.
I hope you understand me. No, did like how did I, what do you call it? Like maybe if I want to enter market, it's the right time to enter market. The last time the boss taught us how to enter, like when the line cross the other line, and so I didn't really get it clear. It's that one is still, I still find it difficult. So I don't know. So since then I've been chatting private, but I'm having problem with that. That's why that's really what I want to learn here now. That's all.
Now, George,
So,
please can you
Peter, you said
respond?
you have your plate has
Huh?
been of floating. You played the entered has been of floating.
You said
Now, George, you're
What's
not
the first
audible.
question?
I can't hear you.
Okay, I'm coming. What's your first question?
That is to learn how to enter, like maybe if you want to enter the this in the right market, to learn when the market is good to enter. That's what I really want to learn now, because that's only what the issue I'm having.
Okay, Leader George, before you answer him, I would like to say something because I heard him when he was saying something. Ethostar, you cannot
Yeah.
escape deep because I heard you when you were saying, oh, your coin. There's no way you can escape it. As long as you are trading cryptocurrency, you must experience market correction deep. That's how we make money here. If cryptocurrency was stable, you won't be able to make money. If you buy USDT is a stable coin. If you buy USDT, leave it, say you buy USDT, $200 worth of USDT. If you like, leave it for 10 years. If you like, leave it for 20 years. When you come back, you are going to see your $200. It's not going to appreciate, it's not going to depreciate. So the
Okay,
purpose
now.
of trading currency is it must go down and it must come up. So you see that thought in your head that when you enter the market, you just want the market to always be going up. Remove it from your agenda first. That's the first thing. Remove it from your agenda.
But okay, right now, maybe if the market is not moving, can I stop it and enter another market?
Why? You just be going around the circle. The one you want to enter, do you know if it will still pump? If you leave that one, the coin you are trading in now, and you enter the other one, what's the guarantee that it's going to do a pull? And I think I talked this. I spoke about this in our last Zoom that a lot of you don't read about cryptocurrency. You don't check the news about cryptocurrency. You don't do your homework.
Definitely.
If you do that, you will know what is really happening in the market right now. It's not about your a particular coin. The market is not, Bitcoin is has not really been doing great. So it's not about a particular coin. The market has really been down. But that's why we are trading with Royalq. If you know how to input your settings very well, if you know how to input the right settings according to your capital, you know you won't be having all these complaints. Because I remember the last time you said you were in a trade and we advised you to open more margin. So I'm shocked now you are saying that you are entering new
Yeah,
trades.
that one itself, I'm no, I now that one that time I was using HTS, but now I'm using Binance. I have money there. I leave that one. Now I'm using Binance. I see I see some for this one still yet. So I don't know. You know, when I see my colleagues posting that, it's like I'm kind of, the thing is, so,
Okay, let me come in. Etostar, can you hear me?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. This is how the business works. Okay, I'm a rice seller. I sell rice in bags. Eh?
yeah.
You're also a rice seller. You sell rice in bags too. Okay. So the price of rice currently, when we started the business, is at 50,000. So me, I went to market to buy like, okay, we both have 1 million capital for this business. So, but me, I went to the market instead of me to buy, use my 1 million to buy like 50 bags of rice or 20 bags of rice, 50 bags of rice at that 50,000 for one. Okay, I now bought like five first. My remaining capital, I had to keep it in case the price of rice goes down. So I have like 700,000. I now stretch it that at if bag of rice reduced to 45,000, I will buy like three bags. If bag of rice reduced to 40,000, I will buy. At any price bag of rice is reducing, I'm always buying because I have spare capital. Even bag of rice reduced to 10,000, 5,000, I'm still buying at each of the reduction price. But I hope you understand what I'm saying now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then you send 1 million you're using for your trade, for your bag of rice business. But the same day we started the business, you use like almost 800,000 to buy the bag of rice at 50,000. When bag of rice now reduced to 40,000, you now use the remaining 200,000 to buy everything. Now you don't have any capital again. Now, bag of rice reduced to 30, you did not buy. Bag of rice reduced to 25, you did not buy. Bag of rice reduced to 20, you did not buy. Bag of rice reduced to 15, you did not buy. Bag of rice reduced to 10,000, you did not buy. Bag of rice, the price is now at 5,000. You know me, I bought at all these prices, but you bought at only 50,000 and at 45,000. Now, bag of rice now is now at 50,000. Is now at 5,000. Sorry. Do you know that if bag of rice increased to 10,000, me I will sell and I will make profits. Will you sell?
I understand you, no. Like I know, but
You cannot sell, right?
I know.
Wait, I want to get the point. You will not sell now.
Yeah,
You bought your first set of bag of rice at 50,000.
fifty
You bought
thousand
the
naira.
second set at 45,000.
Uh-huh.
Then your capital now finish. You did not buy bag of rice at other reduced
Reduce
price.
price. Okay.
So if they say people that make profit today come out, will you come out?
No.
You see that me, I will come out because I bought bag of rice at 5,000 and I sold it when it increased to 10,000. So me, I will come out that I made profits today. So I want you to get the logic. Is a simple logic. If bag of rice increase tomorrow to 20,000, will you sell? Will you make profit that day? Will you make a sale that day? The next day?
Increase to 20,000.
Yes, will you make a sale
No,
that day?
no, because I bought this with 50,000. How can I sell it with
Uh-huh.
20,000?
But me, I will sell the one I bought at 10,000, right? I will
Yeah.
sell the one I bought at 10,000 and 15,000. So you see why some persons will make profits, why some persons will not make profits. That's why the host, the Russia said, depending on your settings. So it does not matter about this trade is not doing well. You want to sell it, you want to close it by yourself. You are using a robot, you pay the robot to do the selling for you. It's not your duty to start closing trade. Once you close trade in floating loss, you are giving yourself real time loss. We don't close trades when trade is in floating loss. Even if we have emergency and we are to close a trade, it will be when our trade is on floating profits. We can close it by ourselves. If we don't want the robot to sell it at our desired take profit, we can sell it as far as in floating profits. So you cannot say, this you are not making profit from this trade. You want to sell it yourself and open another one. No, that trade, that bag of rice that you enter that is stagnant for you is what another person is selling because the person has capital to buy it at a much reduced price. So maybe that trade has gone down beyond your margin calls. The trade has gone down beyond your margin calls, and your margin calls were not able, your robot was not able to buy more margin because of your settings. That was why the robot is not making profits for you because of your robot did not buy the trade at a reduced price. So I want you to get the logic now. You will now know what happens to your trade. People are making profits. People are making small daily profit because they have margin calls. Someone is using, okay, like the 64, anybody that is using the 64 margin calls must be making profits even now. Anybody using I don't know if Mr. Dayo is on this Zoom. Okay, he's on this Zoom. Mr. Kriye Oladapo, can you unmute yourself?
Hmm.
I think to say something about the 84 margin calls.
Good
What do
evening,
you
sir.
want?
Mr. Okay,
Good evening, sir. Good evening,
good
Leader
evening.
Shari. Good evening, everybody on this call. I'm here.
So how do you see your 84 margin calls? What are you seeing from the trades?
Initially, when I came into Royalq, I was greedy, like I was always telling you. I thought when the coin is rising, I thought I would just do a quick one, but later I got to realize that over trading keys. So I now cool down that okay, I have to set my robot at a minimum of first buy amount $15, subsequent one $12 to set it at 84 margins. And since then, I've been making little profit. And today was better again too. I really thank God. I appreciate my coach for that.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
Post. You don't
Oladapo.
see your post on the
Thank you.
group, sir.
Eh?
Don't used to
You
share
said
your results with
No,
us
he,
on the
he used to share it only
I used
once
to
in a
share
day.
every morning.
He used to
Every
share only
morning.
in the morning.
I will
Oh,
share
okay.
in that. I used to share the money.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Dako.
Thank you.
Star, so you heard him. If you have margin calls, we are using artificial intelligence robots to trade crypto because of it's not that we are afraid of the dip. No. As once you are trading crypto, once you say you want to be a crypto trader, once you say you want to start selling bag of rice, you will not be afraid of the price going down in the market. No. The lifestyle of crypto, it goes up, it comes down. It's advisable for you to enter a trade when it's down than entering the trade when it's up. You said something from your first question was, or what you said first, is that the lines. And I've already, we have a Zoom for that. If you don't understand it, if you watch it like 3 times or 4 times, you get it. It's very, very simple. And even on the chart, we have dropped the image of the two conditions. It's very simple. It works with the blue line. The first one, when the chart is on 15 minutes first, you use 15 minutes first. Once the chart, the candles has touched the last line, which is the blue that is down. Once it has touched it and it has started going up, once it has touched it and it has started going up, that is the first condition. Then for the second condition, the KDJ, is when the blue line has crossed from down, it must come from down, crossing the two other lines and is going up. That is the second condition. So the two conditions must meet. When the candle touch the last line, which is the blue line, and it started going up. That is the first condition. The second condition is when the blue line, which is down, is from down and it cross the two lines up and is going up. That is the second condition. Then, if you want to now be sure, you will now put it on 4 hours time frame to know if that coin is down already and is going up. It's advisable when you check these two conditions, you change that 15 minutes to 4 hours to know what has been happening in that coin. Space is down and it's going down. You leave it and check for that signal or check for another coin. So that was, if you watch that video, you understand it better. You understand? Then, if you are in the Zoom, well, if you today, what you should take home is that we are not afraid of deep. That is why we are trading with Royalq, the robot. What you should be worried that you want to be making profits. That is it. We are not afraid of deep. We want to be making profits. And for you to be making profits, you need to buy more margin calls. That is just the secret. As a trader, trading on the spot, you need capital. You need capital. That is just it. Some people now might have $200 and they will set their margin to be buying at 25, 25 or 50 or 30. You see, once your amount you want to use to buy each margin is high, your margin cost will be small. And a coin market can do correction and the coins might go down above, as in below what you set for your margin cost. You see, your robot will stop making profits for you. But if you set it like the 84 margin cost settings that is having $12 to buy each of the margins, you will have a longer margin covering a longer frame, a longer drop percentage. Once you are using that 84 margin cost, I think you should be able to cover more than 100% drop. As we started this bull season, I have not seen any coin that has gone down below 100%. So you see that you will always be making profits. Profits must be coming. Then any day you might be getting like what Mr. Dako said, he's getting profit. But any day Bitcoin will do mistake and pump like 2-3% in a day, 5%. That is when you will now see the real movement of the robots. You using that 84 margin. You will see a lot of buy, your profit will increase. Anybody, we are here, you see it, you feel it. Once Bitcoin move now, Bitcoin has been down. It has not been volatile for some weeks or months, but it will still be volatile because we have seen it down before. We have seen it up before. So we seeing it down now is something we are used to. Bitcoin will push, and other altcoin will push more than Bitcoin too. So, Etostar, I don't know if you still have any other question.
No problem. Let me wait. Let me wait for maybe. Let me see which was. I don't know. I don't have
Yes,
any question. Huh?
I'm greeting you.
I greet you too.
Etostar, what I said now, what I expected you to say is that okay, you go back and look at your settings. I
Yes, I set
explained,
it
I
to
explained
two
things.
pieces. Maybe I don't know whether it's from. No problem. I will go back
What you
to.
should do, check for the 82, 84 margin settings. Compare with your own. Do the necessary correction. That is what Mr. Dako
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yes. No
You heard
problem.
him. So what
Yeah.
you should do is go back to your settings, do the necessary correction, and you start enjoying it. It's very simple.
Okay. No problem.
Nobody will come and we are all here to make profit. Oh, I have trade, you have trade, everybody will have trade. We are here to share knowledge. If you have the knowledge, you want to get the knowledge, go back to your trade and check it. Where you did not get it right. If you need videos,
Okay.
you have videos. You need picture, you have. So it's not about you getting confused. There's no room for you to get confused here. That's why we are organizing Zoom. And we have videos. If you want the 84 margin code, you have video. You see all the settings. You compare it with your own, and you make the necessary corrections. So that is just it.
Okay.
Thank
No
you.
problem. All right.
Al Alabi Okpeyemi, you can mute yourself. Alabi Okpeyemi, you can mute yourself. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Okay.
You're
Good
welcome.
evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this analyzing the question that this man that just talk finish. From there, I pick up my own question.
Okay.
My question is, the trade that someone have set before, let's say I set trade before in 5 margin call, and the trade, the robot have purchased the 5 margin call, and the trade is already in either 20 floating loss or 20 something floating loss. Can
Okay.
I still go back and reset that trade into that 84, or I will need to leave the trade just like that, even when the trade is not giving me profit?
Okay.
That is what I want.
Okay. As far your trade is ongoing, you can click on it, click on trade settings, and do any correction, any editing. You can always edit in all live trades. You can click on the trade, implement. That is what I expected Mr. Dako to say it. Or on he was overshooting, he was over trading when he started, so it's hooked in. All his trade he has implemented. What we do, that 84 margin calls, you have to save it. You save it. You go to your mind page, go to my strategy settings. My strategy settings. So you see where you can save a setting. So you go there and save this 84 margin settings so that you can easily set it on any of your trades. You understand? So even if your trade is live now, you can click on the trade, open it, click on trade settings. You see it there. Then you call the save setting. You call the 84 margin calls, and it will come. And once you save it, the robot will start using the save trade settings now, the current one. So you can edit it to the 84 margin calls. So, but for you to use the 84 margin call settings, you have to save it first. Save it on, if you go to your Royalq now, click on mine, you see my strategy settings. Go there, create it and save it. So any of your trades now, you want to implement that 84 margin calls. Even the trade, as the trade is ongoing, click on it, click on trade settings. Then you can select the save setting. Then you see it on your trade. Then you can save it. Once you save it, the robot will start using the settings immediately. And you see your profit will start. As far that trade is on sub-in mode, Madam Alabi, I hope your trade is on sub-in mode, wait time settlement. You have mute yourself back. You can unmute yourself.
My trade is
I was
on
asking,
sub-B warehouse
mode wait time settlement.
real time
Huh?
settlement, yes.
Uh-huh.
Sub-B
So
real time
once you
settlement.
can go ahead, yes, you can go ahead, save the settings and call it on in your live trade. And once you save it on your live trade, the robot will start using it immediately.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, you're
I'm grateful.
welcome.
I will go and check it. And if there's anyone that do not understand, I will DM you, sir.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks very much,
Okay.
sir.
So do we have any other do you have any other question? You don't share it.
Yeah,
You don't share it.
yeah.
It's like I've accepted this Temitope Yens class. Please be
Let's
on the way.
come out to see who that person is.
Okay.
Do we have okay, there's question on the chat box, right? If you want to ask question, just use the reaction box and then raise your hand. Tap on raise hand and we'll ask you to unmute yourself.
Okay. Okay, now they can unmute yourself, right?
No, no, no.
Okay, so even if any hackers come in, they cannot. Okay, that is good. Okay, someone is
Okay,
raising
unmute yourself, please.
Ade Ibuku.
Hello, good evening, sir. Good
Good,
evening,
good
leader
evening.
George, leader
You're welcome.
Ocean. The question I wanted to ask, and I have a contribution to the question that guy asked,
Okay.
because I think the question he was trying to ask is that when exactly can he enter the market? When exactly can he enter the market? So I think
Okay.
at times, maybe when the market is at the peak of maybe when the market is pumped, maybe that is when he enters the market. And as at that time, he has to wait. If he was unable to take profit as at that time, he have to wait till next time that the market will pump to that level again before before such a person can take the profit, before the
Okay.
robot can work for him again. So, but the question I wanted to ask now is that at this period, can one still set the 82 margin calls, knowing fully well that when maybe this is the minimum or the maximum beer level we are to be. Now, I don't know. I'm just trying to. So can one still set that 82 margin calls at this level, at this period?
Okay. I believe I believe I touched this one you are saying because I said I explained the two conditions for someone to enter a trade. There's no how a coin will pump. There's no how a coin will pump and these two conditions will meet. So for him to enter a trade, if he take note of these two conditions, it is likely that that coin is not pumping. The coin is about to pump for these two conditions to be met. So that is for the first one. Then for the second one, we can always edit our trade settings on our trade that is ongoing. So we advise for people to use the 84 margin calls settings so that nobody will come and say, I'm not making profits, I'm not making profits. So for you to use the 82 margin calls completely, safe, your trading capital will be up to 1,000. So, but we just advise people to set it. You can be adding, even if it's $50, you are adding. Even if it's $100, you add. Even if it's 20, you add. 50, you add today. Just let the settings be there. Just be adding the USDT anytime you have. And you
Okay.
see that your robot will help you to be making profits with that. Then once Bitcoin starts moving, start appreciating, you can easily change your trade settings to back to your settings that will give you more profits. As in back to maybe using your capital to be
Yeah.
buying a bit larger amounts to buy the margin, your small margin calls. But for now, that Bitcoin is still shaking, coins are still going down. For you to be making profits in the deep, you advise to use a setting that will accommodate more margin calls. So thank you.
Okay. Please, what of if you are on the maybe 200 margin call settings? Can it be upgraded to that 84 margin call settings?
You say if you are on 200 margin call settings or 200 trade capital.
$200 margin calls.
Okay.
Can it be upgraded to like that 1,000 naira, 1,000
That's
USD?
that's what I said. You can easily be putting the USDT in your exchange. If you have 200, if you are starting with 200 and you have another 200, you can put 400. Set up the settings. The joy of the robot is if it buys to where your capital has stopped, it will tell you. You understand? But you
No, what I'm
can
saying,
see
I'm sorry. Please, what I'm saying is that
I like
when you have set up 200 USDT settings, when you have set it up,
$200 capital.
okay,
yes, $200 capital. When you have
okay.
set it up, how can you convert it back to 84 margin calls?
Okay, this is it. Let's not confuse
Uh,
ourselves. So, for example, Leader George, let me take it. For example, you
okay,
have $200 capital, and maybe that $200 you use it to open like maybe 15 margin already, right? I don't know how many
Okay.
margin you are trading, but it's an example.
Nine. I'm trading 9.
What's your margin? What's your margin call limit?
It's 9, 9, 9.
Okay, 9. Wow.
Yes.
So me, I advocate for less trades and more margins. That's what I advocate for. Personally, for me, I think you would have stretched it more than 9, But so let's say you are on a $200 trade capital and your margin call limit is 9. That 82 margin call that George is talking about is called margin call limit. So he's saying that your 9, you need to make it like 82. So what do? Is adding more margins. There's nothing like converting your $200 capital to 84 margins. So already, if you have 9 margins, what he's trying to say is that you should open more margins. So for example, if you're opportune to maybe add $100, you can add more margins, meaning, for example, let's say you put $100 and you want to buy each margins for like $11. That means you can open like another 8 or 9 margins. So you change your margin call limit. So let's say you want to add another 9 margin call. That means the 9 you had before plus your new 9 that you want to open. Your new margin call limit is going to be 18.
18.
Yes. So if tomorrow some people they do it like small, if you have the whole maybe $1,000, you open all the 82, you know. But there are some people that, capital is not easy to come by. And me, when I first started, I this is what I started adding money. It's not like I just put all the money I have today there. No, I started with like 400, and as time goes on, I was opening more margins. So that's what you do. If it's $50 you buy today, if $50 can open 4 margins, you add 4 to the one you already have. If tomorrow again you add USDT to your Binance, and maybe it's 2 that it can accommodate, you add it, you change your margin call limit, meaning you add it to your margin call limit. So if your margin call limit is maybe 18 and you put maybe $22, and that $22 can cover 2 margins, that means your new margin call limit will be 20. You add it. Tomorrow, if you add USDT again and you want to add more margins, you calculate it. How much can this accommodate? And you have to know, is it $11 you want to buy? Is it $15 you want to buy? Is it $20? But I'll prefer that you buy right now, because of the way the market is. I'll prefer someone buys their margin for like $11 or $12. So you keep adding it like that. That's what he meant. Now, as per the edit, yes, you can edit it on the ongoing trade, meaning add more margins. Try as much as possible to go to our YouTube channel and watch the video on adding more margins. But you cannot edit what it has bought though. So if it has bought that your 9 margins, it has already bought it already. There's nothing you can do about that. You just have to wait for that one to sell. What you have to edit is the new one that you want to, the new margins that you want to add. That's what you can edit. But for stuff that it has bought your first buy, it has bought your 9th margin, it has already bought it. So there's nothing you can edit about that. But yeah, watch the video on adding more margins. You will understand and you will get the bigger picture on how to add more margins if you want to. So yeah, I hope you understand. It's like you're unmuted yourself. You muted yourself rather. So do you understand?
Yeah, I understood now.
Okay.
Thank you.
So do you have any other question?
What the question? There is a new person I just introduced. he's finding it difficult to join the Zoom. So I don't know, maybe he was able to rectify that. Because he's very intuitive. He wanted to ask some questions and some other things. But he's finding it difficult to enter the Zoom.
If you're inviting your prospects to the Zoom, you have to tell them to make sure they download the Zoom app and register.
He
And they
has
will
done
be
that.
all right. So if you are the new person, please you can use the chat box or just use the reaction box and raise your hand if you have any question, and I'll mute you. Do we have any other question, please? Do we have any other question? This okay, someone asked question on the chat box. Let me read it and address it. If one is trading a coin and it has gone down so deep, say 65%, and Binance deletes such coin, what happened? What is the implication? That's our last Zoom topic. He did not bother to attend the Zoom and he did not bother to watch the recordings. So it's your question. Like, how much do I need for the 82 man? Yeah, Leader George already, I think Leader George already answered the question. He said you need 1,000. But even if you don't have 1,000, just keep opening more margins. That's the way. Keep opening more margins. Keep opening more margins. Keep buying at cheaper prices. Keep buying at cheaper prices. You are not going to understand why we are telling you that. It is when Bitcoin do that move that you will understand it, when you start seeing people making like huge profits. That's because their robot has been buying. You want to always make sure that your robot is buying, because even in a physical business, it is when you buy you will sell. You cannot sell what you don't have or what you did not buy. So it is when there is a buy that there will be a sell. So once Bitcoin do its pump and altcoin starts to pump, you are going to be seeing sell. Your phone is just going to be beeping and you are going to be asking, what's going on? It's just going to be beeping non-stop. And then imagine that the coin pumps so hard, and then it's going to obviously sell your first buy and then it will close the trade. So yeah, and you make so much money because you bought at cheaper prices. So keep opening more margins, keep opening more positions. Do you have any other question? Please raise your hand. Use the reaction to raise your hand or use the chat box. For the guy that asked that question, or the person that asked the question, our last Zoom was on this topic, so please do well to watch the YouTube. It's recorded and you get your answer. So I believe that we do not have any other question. So throughout maybe first, I don't know, for a few days now, I'm not going to, if I see any question in my inbox, I'm not even going to answer. Ask your question now. Because this Zoom will end now. The next thing now, I will see you people in my DMs. You have one question to ask or another. I see new people in the house. You don't have anything to ask. Alright, since we do not have any question, we would like to round up this Zoom. If you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person that invited you to the Zoom. They're going to send you a link. Use the link to register. They're going to guide you on how to use your robots.
It's like
Yeah.
It's like this person that asked this question came in late. Like, how much do I need to have before I can start using the 82 margin calls? You said you answered the person.
You can go ahead.
Okay. The 82 margin calls spreadsheets can cover a margin drop percentage of more than 80% and above, depending on how you set your drop percentage. But standard, it should cover between 80 to 100 reduction. You need at least $1,015. But even if you have like 500, 600, 700, and you want to trade only one coin, you can use the 82 margin calls setting. Is it 82? 84 margin call setting. You can use the 84 margin call setting. You can implement it and let your robot start. Because of we have already at the bottom, we don't know if if Bitcoin will crash more than 50 and go to 40. Likely, I don't think it's possible for now. At least 50 should be its support and it will start going up back. I don't know if we will see a more reduction of Bitcoin going to like 40,000, which I doubt. I doubt if we can see Bitcoin going back to 40 now, this period. So you can still use even if you have $400 capital, you have 500, you can still implement the 84 margin calls, the settings. Start it, let your robots be buying. Your robot might not buy all the 84 because of it will only buy the whole 80 per. I don't think a coin now that has reduced now we want to do up to 80% reduction for now with what it has reduced when Bitcoin reduced from 60 to 50. So I don't know. I don't think we are going to see Bitcoin going to 40 for any coin to now do minus 80. So if you have 300, 400, you can also implement the 84 margin calls. You can implement it because I don't think a coin can do minus 80 currently now. Like Bitcoin will drop and the coin will do minus 80. Me that have started trading when Bitcoin was even at that 60, 70 something. None of my coin is at 80. At least the highest here in my trade is around 51, 51 minus 51%. So I don't think any coin you enter now will want to do minus 80. Because we should be what we should be seeing now is Bitcoin going up. That is what everybody is just anticipating. But it has been down for weeks or if not months. Okay, so thank you, Natasha. You can take it on.
Thank you so much, Leader Church. All right. So if you are new here, okay. Alabi, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
I'm so sorry if my question is much in the Zoom.
No,
Just
that's
that
what it is.
I'm somehow confused now. I'm confused. I have a trade that I'm trading with $500 that I set it on just 5 margin call. I use one video I saw, use it to set the trade. So I saw that video in Telegram, in YouTube, So I use it to set the trade. They say bye-bye to poverty, something, trade setting. So I use $500 to set the trade. And the trade, the way I see the video, it's just 5 margin call. And that is what I have set. And since for going to 2 weeks now, he has stopped buying. He has stopped buying because he have bought the 5 margin call. So what I heard this night, I thought is something that I can go there and change the setting to that 84. But the answer that the host answered last confused me because it means that I cannot touch that trading again since he has bought the 5 margin call I set for it, the only thing I can do is to sort out another money to buy more margin call, or can I go and change it to that 84? That is where I'm somehow confused now.
Okay. Even if your robot, if your initial setting is for 5 margin calls and your robot has bought all the 5 margin calls, you don't have
Yes.
another capital again.
Yes.
Even if you implement the 84 margin calls, there's no money for your robot to buy the sixth call.
Okay.
You understand? So
Yes.
people, what we are saying is for people that want to add more capital to their business, they want to expand their business, and their
Okay.
trade that has been stagnant is not giving what we are saying. You can now implement the 84 margin calls on that trade because you have added more capital. So you will now, the robot will now resume where your last margin, the last margin is bought, and it will start buying. So that is what I mean.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Are you
Okay.
are you are you in our team?
Yes.
Mm, all right. Because I feel like your whole plan should have, well, but you said you saw it in, like I said, like I said before, Sha, me, I'm a huge advocate, especially when the market is, or whenever Bitcoin is going down. I'm a huge advocate of less trade, more margins, less trade, more margins, because I see a lot of people, maybe even when they have maybe $1,000 as capital, they they will want to set like 6 trades, 5 trades. But me, I'm a huge that if I have $1,000, me personally, see that I set 2 trade, I split it into two for 500, and then I will stretch the margin, especially when the market is when Bitcoin is going down. Because once Bitcoin do like 10% drop or 5% drop, the market is going to shake, and you want to really guard yourself. That's why we are using zero, but that's why we have margin configuration to use proper risk management and to obviously safeguard your capital. So I believe that you've been able to learn something. Once you have new capital, last with your upline or the person that invited you to the Zoom, or you can chat leader George, or you can chat me up, you know, would 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 tell you how to add more margins to the trade so you can start making profit. But nevertheless, any coin that is down will definitely go up. That's trade for you. Any coin that is up goes down. So it's like a wave. Anything that goes down goes up. Anything that goes up goes down. So regardless, it will sell once Bitcoin starts to do its pull. Yeah. So please try to always attend Zoom meetings so you can be learning all these things. And also you can watch videos on our YouTube channel. The settings that you used is like the bull run settings, you know. It's like the bull run settings. It's not good for this market right now because there's a whole lot of market manipulation right now. The bull run is still going to take place, obviously, but before that happens, you will see a lot of market manipulation. They would try to obviously shake a lot of people out of the market, because when you sell at a loss, they are going to buy it, and they are going to buy it cheaper. You know, everybody wants to buy the dip. People are looking for ways to buy the dip. You know, right now people are still even praying for Bitcoin to go down because they felt like they did not buy at a very good price, or they did not buy at cheaper price. So the way you are praying for your coin to pump, there are some people there praying for coins to go down. So that's it. Me now, I'm praying for not coin to even go down safe so that I can buy more. So you see, everybody with their prayer points. But we'll all get to the promised land. We'll enter that bull run. All right. So if you are new here, you don't have an activated robot, please get back to the person that invited you to the Zoom. They'll send you a link, use it to register. We'll guide you on how to activate your robot. Also add it to our WhatsApp group where you keep learning how to properly instruct your robot and trade with the robot. Our Zoom days and time, Mondays and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We're always here. Always endeavor to attend Zoom meetings because when you attend Zoom, you learn. And if you miss the Zoom for anything, please and please and please always watch the recordings. So if it's on a Thursday like this and you miss the Zoom, just know that by Friday you should be able to try and watch the recordings on our YouTube channel. Or if you miss the Zoom on Monday, by Tuesday the video will be up on our YouTube channel. Please try as much as possible to follow up on knowledge. Like the judge always said, knowledge is power. You need the knowledge to make profit and make money in this cryptocurrency space. Now, a little motivation. Yep, the market is crazy, but trust me, in a couple of months, you'll see you see crazy impact in the market. I promise you. Everybody's going to be talking about cryptocurrency. Everybody's going to be regretting why they did not join. Everybody's going to be talking about why they did not buy. You see the people that are coming to buy at the top and they will cry because they are coming to buy at the top. What you don't want to do in cryptocurrency is buy the top. I cannot emphasize this uh, enough. Buy the dip. It's very, very important to buy the dip because when you buy the dip, the currency will definitely go up and you will definitely see good profits. When you buy the top, it's not every time you lose sha. When you buy the top, if you buy the top, you just make small profits, and a lot of times most people that buy the top actually cry. Don't buy the top. I see a lot of people, when it's deep, they will leave their robot, they will leave the coin, they will abandon the coin, they will be upset when there is cryptocurrency deep. But when the market starts to pump, all of a sudden they have money to buy pump. And I'm always wondering what's really going on. Is that 20% pump, 50% pump, 90% pump that they like? They don't like that deep, you know. So yeah, don't lose your position. I know, your margin call now, you're just getting, small profit from sub sale. Your coin is going to sell, definitely. Me that I'm talking to you too, the Dajo that is talking to you too, we are in the same market, we are in the same deep, so we are not special. I know a lot of you think, oh, they are leaders now. We are still in the deep. Nobody can escape deep. Me, I cannot escape deep. That judge cannot escape deep. If Satoshi decide that he wants to start trading today or he's trading, he cannot escape deep. The creator of Bitcoin. So it is a fundamental thing. It must happen. But do not lose your position. Don't be the person that will regret later that, oh, why didn't I, keep pushing. Don't do that to yourself. All right, so that's that for today, and I want to wish everyone a happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Good night, everybody. God bless. Peace.